We have a pre-recorded video from Hitesh Jhala from India. He is a left-hander and is a Gujarat State Representative, Association of Left-Handers India. The topic he is going to narrate is challenges for left-handers in uniformed forces worldwide. It's very interesting. Hitesh is a police sub-inspector and a cyber cop in Gujarat State Police Department. He has the first-hand experience of being a left-hander, both as a civilian and as part of uniformed force. As an active member of Association of Left-Handers India for over 2 decades, he has been regularly working for the welfare of left-handers by creating awareness and conducting seminars for the left-handers. So let us hear, Bipin, you have his video for.
I would say it's a best video presentation we have. He has nice visual inputs in it. So let's see.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Myself Hitesh Jhala, Police Sub-Inspector from Gujarat State of India. I'm here to talk about challenges that affects millions of uniformed personnel, soldiers, police officers, firefighters across the world, but rarely gets attention. Being a left-handed in a system built for the right-handers, I know what it's like to adapt to tools and routines that feels designed for someone else. And I'm not alone. From US to India, from Israel to Australia, left-handed people, about 10 to 12% of the global population, face unique hurdles in uniformed forces. About 90% of people globally are right-handers, as we all know. So weapons, uniforms and protocols are standardized for them, sometimes critical, that can affect our performances, safety and sense of belonging. Let me share a real example of these challenges and then offer solutions that can work anywhere. Yes, I'm talking about the solution. We will try to find together. Challenge 1. Firearms that don't work for us. Most guns, from M16 in the US and to the SA80 in UK, are designed for right-handers. The safety, magazine release and the bolt are on the right hand side. And the ejection port can split hot casing towards left-hander's face or body. This is uncomfortable, it's safety risk and slow down in critical movement. In Israel, left-handed soldiers using Galil rifle. In British Army, a left-handed recruit shared on a military forum that SA80 rifle forces him to train right-handed, which left or unnatural and look weeks to get right. So it takes more time to get use of it, shaking his confidence even sometime, many times I would say. In the US, a Vietnam era, soldiers recall the M60's early models, ejecting brass into his face until the army issues brass deflectors years later. In India, where the Insas rifle is standard, a left-hander struggles with right-hand side controls. I'm going to show you not exactly that particular rifle, but I will try my level best to give you real picture what we are facing with the right-handed guns. So slowing reload during running in operations like those in Kashmir, these series show how left-handers worldwide face risk and delays due to right-handed firearms design. So I have something to show you. Actually, it's somewhat like hair dryer because I am not allowed to show you the real guns. So this is the uh, hair dryer actually. This is designed for the right-handers. So what happened to right-handers? They will rest the gun on their right shoulder. They will hold barrel or body with their left hand, and they will trigger with their dominant hand, index finger. So when they going to load the rifle, knob is on the right side, they can easily operate that, and again their hand will come near the trigger. So they can easily grip or hold or keep pressing their gun on their right shoulder. But I am left-handed, so what I am going to do is I will rest the butt on the left shoulder. My index finger will goes on to the trigger, and the right hand will be under the barrel to hold it perfectly. So this is the foreside knocks, this is the backside U, and I am going to close my right eye and I will see from backside U to foreside knock and then aim with my left eye. So this is the position. I have hold barrel with my right hand, and my finger, dominant hand's finger, is on the trigger. Okay, so when I have load the rifle, I have to release this hand and load the rifle. So when I leave this hand from the rifle, it goes down. I have to change my grip from trigger to the barrel, and then I can load the rifle. Okay, then after that I have to change again the grip, and then it will come as my standard or as my practice. So it will be difficult every time when I have to load the rifle, because when I release my right hand from here, so guns goes down. Okay, so that was the example for I have to show you. I will try to show you how it's difficult for the left-handers in this world of right-handers. So the second challenge is drills that feel off, where precision is everything. In militaries from Russia to Brazil, salutes and rifle maneuvers. So salute, it's entire in across the world. To salute with the left hand is prohibited. It's sometimes it's counted as an insult of the senior. So right hand salute is allowed and it's official around the world. So for left-handers, this feels like awkward and unsteady. In the US Army, left-handed salutes are allowed only for specific roles like gun down bearers or veterans with injured right arms. That is true, but the rule says that if your right hand is injured and you're not able to salute with your injured hand, then and then only after you can salute with the left hand. In the India, left-handed army recruits shared on a quora that he struggled with the right-handed rifle drills, hesitating because its left hand felt more natural. This is very but natural, which lead to criticism from instructor who saw it has a lack of discipline. See, if you are saluting with your left hand, it counts as an insult. In UK, a British Army soldier on a forum said soldering SAAT on the right side during parades felt unbalanced. So if you are a left-hander and tries to hold on the right shoulder, you will feel uncomfortable in you can't grip it properly. So now we come to challenge number 3, gear that show us down. Then here in gear, holsters vests, backpacks, most are designed for the right-handers, as we all know, making it harder for left-handers. In Australia, a left-handed police officer wrote in 2023 article that her right side holster make drawing her pistol with her left hand feels slowly and clumsy. I will show you my own holster that I have designed for my comfort. Its holster has to be on the left side, so it's on the left side. But how holster I design generally is that any officer can easily get this gun service revolver easily with their right hand. So thumb will be on the front side, and so that they can easily come up with the gun with the help of their right hands. But what about the left-handers? So left-handers has to twist their hand and then has to pull it from the thumb. So what I have done is I have redesigned that holster, and so that the thumb of the service revolver will always on the back side, so I can easily pull up holding the thumb easily with my left hand without twisting my hand or thumb or wrist. Okay, so I will show you. So let's move on. Challenge number 4 is training that leaves us behind. So it's all the same actually. Training, parade, saluting, and some word of command of the parade are also suitable for the right-handers. So it's also challenging for us. It's a big issue. A left-handed soldier shared in a 2019 study that hand-to-hand combat training felt unnatural because stances were taught for right-handers, requiring extra practice to adopt. And when you start fighting or when you take a stance for a fighting, for the left-handers it will come like this, and for the right-handers it will come like this. So you are trained as a right-handers always. It is by default. So between these situations you will feel uncomfortable and left out being a left-hander. Now we talk about the solutions. How we can fix this? The good news is solutions are practical and some countries are showing the way. So here are the steps that can work anywhere from Nigeria to Canada to Brazil. So first, ambidextrous firearms and gears. Let's make equipment inclusive ambidextrous firearms like FNSCAR, SCAR, used by some US and Israel forces, have reversible controls, making them easier for left-handers. Every force from India to Russia could adopt a similar weapon or add modifications like ambidextrous safeties for gears, modular vests, and left-handed holsters, like those used by some Canadian police left-handed officer for gears, modular vests, and left-handed holsters. Let left-handers customize setup for faster access. Next is inclusive training programs. Training needs to evolve. Instructors in Australia and the UK are starting to show both right and left-handed techniques for shooting or combat. Every force from Japan to South Africa could train instructors to demonstrate both sides of include left hand tips in manuals. For examples, the British Army's marksmanship training now accounts for left-handers with the SAAT, helping them adapt. This can close the learning gap. This can close the learning gap worldwide. So another thing, left-handed supplies for daily work, stock officers and mess halls with ambidextrous tool, universal scissor, adjustable desks, natural can openers, and it's an easy fix for bases in India. Open conversation about handedness. This is the need of the hour. Finally, let's talk about the handedness openly. In Australia, left-handed soldiers share tips on forums. Forces everywhere could encourage this, creating space where left-handers can raise concern without fear. Leaders in India, the US or Israel should treat handedness as a natural variation. Indian Express noted how mental health stigma in uniform forces silences struggles. Let the ensure handedness isn't another taboo. Thank you so much to the Associates of Left-Handers in India for giving me a chance to put my things on the board internationally. So thank you so much. I'm really waiting for your comments on this. Again, thank you so much. Namaskar.
So, thank you, Hitesh ji, for excellent video and take us around all over the world about the ammunitions and the guns and the difficulties faced by left-handers. So, are you available for some questions or we can move on?
Yes, sir, I am available.
Okay. Anybody has any comments or questions for Mr. Hitesh?
Actually, I think Hitesh wanted to add something. He had called me and told me something. Hitesh, you can tell it yourself. What about the training? He's right now undergoing a training after many years, and he said that they are trained to use a gun with left hand as well as right hand for some reasons. Please, Hitesh, tell us.
Yes, sir. Actually, the thing is that when you start using guns, rifles, so the motto of the rifle training is you will be able to hold a rifle or operate the rifle with both your hand, just to confirm that you can hold or you can operate your rifle as a toy. So you will become much familiar with this practice, and in this practice, sir, we are trained in a way that we can hold or we can turn around the rifle from barrel to butt with our left hand as well as right hand. So the thing is that we will be able to clarify the dimensions, the parts of the gun without watching towards the gun. So we are in a way underway the training which shows us, which tell us to know your guns with your hands only. So this is the best way where we have some our space in that rifle physical training. So I think this is the best way. But as far as the manufacturing of the guns, the issue is the still there about the operating system of the guns.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mebo, you raise your hand.
Thank you very much, facilitator and Mr. Hitesh. It is so, very resourceful to have and see the diversity of the engagements of today, and how the issue of ambidexterity is coming time and again at higher levels, at diverse levels. At some point, we were talking in the space of engineering or astronomy, in the space. I mean, in the space of NASA space. Now we are all on the issue of the military, the police, and how there seems to be accommodation. I don't know whether it's a silent accommodation or is it a policy defined accommodation, because these are global matters. Because it would be very important that there be really a research of some sort to find out how come there is that open-mindedness in these very unique areas. I'm wondering whether the leaders are not left-handed there in those spaces, that there is room to move more towards ambidexterity of what is used, even though Mr. Hitesh has just indicated that when it comes to manufacturing, there is still a challenge to a certain extent. So that's the first observation. And what I believe it would be a good knowledge base for even not just platforms like this, but to also learn from such, how at education level it becomes such a big issue to have entry. Yet at operational levels, which are that diverse and unique, there seems to be room to maneuver and to move. And also, just as a reflection from today's presentations, from where we began up to where we are, just to notice the strength in the diversity of what has been presented, but the interrelatedness. It would be a beautiful thing to, outside of this platform, out of the conference, there be maybe webinars that will really be reinforcing some of these integrated foci that we need to look at in the different areas of focus. It would be very interesting, for example, to combine Melina and Mr. Hitesh presentations at some point, and the interaction of how the ambidexterity is working in those echelons, and how it can actually be translated to other worlds of basic help for the lefties. I just wanted to give those inputs quickly and really appreciate every input, because this has been a very insightful, resourceful, empowering, and more significantly, a moving conference. It's like there is movement somewhere where we are going collectively. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Prabhu, for excellent narration and excellent analysis for the conference. Mark, you raise hand. Yeah.
Yes. Just a quick one for Hitesh. In my past, I was a police officer in London, where I met Heather. It was my resting personality that attracted her. Anyway, I had a truncheon. Obviously, police officers were given truncheons, and you mentioned that, and I hadn't thought about it before, but of course it was down my right trouser leg, and I didn't appreciate, certainly then, that gosh, how would left-handers get out there? It could be a bit tricky with that, and how much easier it would have been with their left hand. And yeah, thankfully I never had to use it, but yes, some things we don't always think about. So well done, Hitesh. It was excellent.
Yeah, thank you. I think from holding pen and writing skills to holding gun and shooting, we had a good spectrum discussed here, because till the time, though we say pen is mightier than sword, but handling sword or a gun is very, very difficult for a left-hander. We can understand from Hitesh's presentation. Mark, you were also thinking about gun, but then earlier days when they were fighting with a sword, and suppose a opponent is right-handed and you are left-hander, so how will they fight with the sword?
Dr. Prashant's question is really nice, but I was just saying, experience from the kitchen, that the olden time swords didn't have the issue of sharpness of knife on one sided that we have it today. Then it would be use it.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yes, olden knives were sharpened from both the sides. Yes.
So
Norman
thank you all
Vietnam.
Thank you all the speakers for excellent presentation. And it was a wonderful talking to and interacting with all the speakers. So it's a closing time. I'll request Bipin to have a closing remarks.
Actually, I'm really overwhelmed with a lot of happiness to see this conference come to a close successfully, and all the speakers sharing wonderful, unique ideas, thoughts, experiences, and guidance for future. I really am humbled. I really thank all the members, founders of Left In, and my colleagues Prashant, then Leena, Dipali, Hitesh, Udayji, for your contributions. As moderators, also Madam Maboy, so thank you very much. You did a wonderful job. And I hope that definitely one day, possibly maybe next year, let's work on it to make it a physical conference where we meet. We can actually hug the way Emanuela has told us how to do it, right? On the left shoulder, and show the world that how left-handers live. And I also thank Prashant Belinja from Vidyadan Foundation for their generous help and allowing to use the technical facilities and helping us get through this conference. I'm really indebted to all of you. Thank you. And hopefully we'll download all the videos, hopefully we edit them and put them as separate clips on the YouTube channel one day or sooner. And I will intimate that to all of you. If you have anything else to contribute, you're welcome. And we have almost managed to fit it in the time. We started early, but we had some glitches initially. We wasted a lot of time, but still we finished in 10 minutes late duration. So thank you very much to all of you for sparing your time. And can I close it with your permission? Mark, Steve, I don't know whether Steve, yes, Steve is there. Let's call it a day. Thank you very much, everybody. Wonderful meeting you. Looking forward to meeting you personally. Let's clap.
Show all your left hand and then clap.
With left hand, yes.
And a hug.
Wonderful. Hip hip hooray.
And a
Hip,
hug,
hip, hooray.
virtual hug. And a virtual hug.
Absolutely.
Yes,
thanks.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Lovely,
Thank you,
lovely,
Maboy.
lovely.
Your
I'm
speech was
looking
also
forward to
nice.
meeting you all.
much.
Yes,
Excellent interaction. Excellent.
Thank
Bye.
fantastic.
Good night.
See you all again.
Yes, bye-bye.
Well done,
Yes,
everybody.
bye bye.